All praises to the Most High. God is the greatest. All praises to the Most High. God is the greatest. Look at me. Hey, I'm talking to you, big head. All praises to the Most High. God is the greatest. All praises to the Most High. God is the greatest. Hey, this is Wesley, $1 Billion Virgin here. And I got a message for you. I got a message for all you entrepreneurs out there. Okay, I want to talk about something because I get a question. Say, Wesley, what's the quickest way to be successful? Okay, what's the quickest way to make millions of dollars? And I want you to write this down because it took me 7 years to figure this out. It's yet simplistic, but yet powerful here. So as you're watching me, it doesn't matter if you're in your car right now. Maybe you're at your deadbeat job right now. Maybe you're on your couch right now, laid out, watching reality shows. I want you to pay close attention to what I'm about to say. And it's nothing new under the sun. Okay? I have shared this before, but understand something. Just like a good book, when you read it, you can read a book one time and you can say that was a great book. You can hear a preacher at your church preach one time. You can say that was a good sermon. But until you experience that book over and over again, until you hear that sermon over and over again, it's not going to affect you in a powerful way. I want you to watch this video again because I'm going to show you the quickest way from a mindset standpoint, which means it doesn't cost you more money. Okay? It's not going to cost you any money for this to work. It's not going to even cost you any time. I want you to pay attention real quickly here. The biggest thing, the hardest part when I was going down that journey of success, trying to become a multimillionaire, okay? And before I became a multimillionaire, it was one concept here that people told me about. They told me about this concept, but yet I didn't understand it. I want everybody right now, as you watching me, come in here, young people. Yeah, you young lady, listen to me. Young man, listen to me here. I want you to comment this below. Until you figure out your why. I want you to comment the words, your why. Now, you know, many people talk about this in videos. You have to have a strong why. A strong why. What's the reason why you want to be successful? What is going to be that compelling reason, that why, that's going to get you through the trenches and through all the suffering and all the trials and tribulations that are before you, that will become before you, that's trying to keep you from this life of excellence, optimism, surreal experiences here. Now, a lot of you gonna say, well, what's it? I know what that means. The why. Yes, I understand this. But do you understand it? I'm asking you a question. I'm talking to you. Let's have a personal conversation real quickly here. Yeah, you. Hey, look at me. Pay attention here. Let's have a conversation here. What is your why? You might say, Wesley, I know my why already. Let me say something. If you knew your why already, then you will be already successful. Uh-oh. Like if you actually knew your why and you felt that why, you will be successful right now. See, you know, young world, let me talk from my heart right now. The major reason why 97% of people on the planet, and this is just from my opinion of talking, are conversating with hundreds of thousands of people around the world, on my Facebook pages, on my Instagram pages, on Snapchat. No one really knows their why. They say, well, my why is my kids. My why is my parent. My why is I'm tired of being broke. But I want you to go deeper. Right now, I want you to come in what your why is. I want you to be bold right now, and I want you to comment your why below. Why is it so important for you to be rich? Now, you probably have heard these words before if you've ever watched any of my videos at wesleyvirgin.com, but I'm asking you again, what is your why? Think for a second. I don't want to hear, oh, I want to be free. That's what everybody says. I want more money. I'm tired of struggling. No. Let's dig deep real quick. Wesley, can I dig deep? Can I dig deep real quickly here? Check this out. I want to know your deep emotional why. I want to know the reason that you can't stop. Period. Like, it doesn't matter if you get sick. It doesn't matter if you lost your job. It doesn't matter if your car broke down. It doesn't matter if somebody died in your family, that you're going to keep going down this path. What is going to be that why? Talk to me. Talk to me. I'm talking to you. Comment below. Understand this. Rich people, we take action. Take action. What's your why? See, a better life, not good enough. How many of you want a better life? How many of you right now want a better life? Everybody. Everybody wants a better life. 90% of people, almost 100% of people in the world want a better life. So obviously, that's not the key, because only 3% are rich. So obviously, it's not a better life. What is your why? I'm looking at you. What is your deep emotional why? What is that why that's going to bring tears to your eyes? Talk to me here. Change, I want you to write this down below. Change comes from pain. Change comes from pain. That if you are not experiencing any pain and thinking about the pain, it's going to be very difficult for you to change. Am I making sense? See, a lot of you, let me tell you a secret about yourself that I know about you. It's certain things that have happened in your life that you don't want to talk about. Can I get a? Like, it's certain things that have happened to you when you was a child you don't want to talk about. It's certain things that happen behind closed doors that you haven't told one person about. You haven't told anybody about. Just hit the like button if it's the truth. You have certain things that you're so embarrassed about that you don't want to talk about. Things that you do in the privacy. I don't know what you do, but you know what you do. And guess what? That's affecting you. That's affecting your success. See, many of you, this is what I've learned about people that get wealthy and the people that don't. Because, see, wealthy people are so determined and so committed. They're okay with the pain of their past, and they have forgiven themselves with the pain of the past, and they can talk about the pain from the past. A lot of you can't talk about the pain. But let me share something with you. The pain is where your change lies. The pain is where the change happens. See, understand this. A person that's overweight doesn't start to work out until he has his first heart attack. The person that wants a new job or wants a new opportunity doesn't quit their job or doesn't try to look for a new job or a new opportunity until they're fired. Am I making sense? You know, most people don't pay their bills on time, right? They don't pay their car notes on time. They don't pay their light bills on time. They don't pay the house bill on time until it's time for them, until they get a call to say, hey, Mr. Virgin, we're about to repo your car. Then it becomes important. We're about to evict you from your home. Your home is about to be foreclosed, and now it gets serious. Look at me. Pain comes from change. That's where you find your why. See, every day you guys don't understand when I talk about why. You may say, why do you want it? Well, because I'm tired of this. No! What's going to be so compelling, listen to me, what's going to be so emotional, what's going to bring tears to your eyes, right? Before you make a move in a different direction consistently for 2 years. For 2 years at least, at a minimum. Anybody on the planet for 2 years, if you stay consistent towards your goal and your dreams, building that skill, visualizing what you want, manifesting what you want, there's no reason why you can't become the person that you want to be to get some of the things that you want. But you're afraid to go to the pain. I know you are. I know you are. You might say, my kids. Well, I don't want my kids to to be broken and poor, and I don't want my kids to be average, and I don't want them to repeat the same behaviors with myself. But you would say that shit with a smile. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm doing it for my kids, man. Are you kidding me? You have a smile on your face, and you're telling me that's your pain, that's your why? That's not your why. That's not your why. If you can have a smile on your face, and you said that your children, the pain that your children will endure by you continually having this lifestyle that you have right now, the bank account that you have right now, the things that you can't do right now, and if you have a smile on your face as you're talking about your why, that is not your why. See, this is what I'm going to talk about in the event, Unleash the Magic Within. See, in my event, understand this. Now, this is going to scare you a bit. This is going to scare you a bit, because in my event, when I did it in Vegas, I had 80% of those people in tears. Because see, each and every one of them, they didn't know what their why was. They thought they did. But I exposed them to their why. I went to places they didn't want to go. I went to their childhoods. I went to their relationships with their parents. I went to when they were abused sexually, physically abused, emotionally abused. They found their why. See, the why is deep. See, the event in Houston, Texas, that's going to happen on March 30th that many of you have already registered for. I'm going to take you deep. It's going to get emotional. You know, a lot of men that are watching my videos right now, you're scared to go to that vulnerable part of yourself. But I'm sharing with you, vulnerability is power. You think being weak, you think that's being weak. If you're talking about how you were hurt when you were younger, or how somebody hurt you so bad to the core, you think if you speak about that and you start to shed tears about that, you think that is weakness. That is not weakness. That's power. See, a man that can look deep inside of himself, not just a man, even a woman, and can consciously be aware of everything that he has done, all the things that he is doing that the world doesn't know, all the inhibitions and all the problems and all the demons that is inside of him, that is in his mind, when he's able to face those things and say, this is why I can't be the person that I am today. Because if I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm going to wind up dead. If I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm going to wind up broker than I currently am. If I keep doing what I'm doing, the negative and the bad habits that I have is going to permeate and going to transfer to my children. And my children are going to do terrible in school. And my children's not going to be able to go to the college that they want. My children's going to have to go and get financial aid that they got to... Come on now. See, what you don't understand is this. Some of you say, well, Wesley, I just can't think of a why. Well, check this out. Start to create the pain in advance. You might say, Wesley, what? Create the pain in advance? Listen to me. Now, I'm teaching you here. I'm showing you how to get rich here. You can create the pain in advance. You could say, well, like if I don't do this, if I don't keep visualizing and changing my mindset and working on my dream every single day, I'm going to wind up living the average life that I live here today. I'm going to wind up still driving a car that I don't want to drive, staying in a home I don't want to stay in. My children is not going to get the chance to travel the world. They're not going to be culturally educated of what goes on outside of my city and state. My children are going to be behind because they're going to be mentally behind because I can't expose them to other things that they deserve to be exposed to. If I continue to keep eating the way that I eat or drinking the way that I drink, I'm just deteriorating my body every single day. And I'm going to wind up with cancer. I'm going to wind up with diabetes. I'm going to wind up with all these type of metabolic diseases. Why? Because of what I'm doing here today. Do I want this? See, this is a conversation with yourself. So you can start creating, because understand this, a person that is overweight doesn't become overweight overnight. A person that is poor, a person that doesn't have any money, overnight he didn't become a broke person. No. A person that's not in love or doesn't have the woman or the man of their dreams and all this, that didn't happen overnight.
A person that is angry, a person that is jealous, that is bitter about his life, that is negative, overly negative about his situation, that didn't happen overnight. But what I'm telling you, you can create that pain in advance, and that's your why. See, my why was, well, I didn't want my children to repeat the fucked up behavior that I was doing. You know what I used to do? I'm gonna be honest with you. Please don't judge me. I'm talking from my heart because I want to help you. I used to write bounce checks. I used to do credit card fraud. Yeah, stupid, right? Because I was broke. I didn't have any money. So my friend used to get credit cards, and we used to order Jordans and order all kinds of stuff, you know, because I never thought I would be a wealthy person. So I said, you know, I might as well take a shortcut. I used to write checks at grocery stores, and I used to write the amount for $100, even though the cost of the item was $5, and I used to get cash back. I'm just telling on myself. So many negative experiences, so many things, so many stupid things that I did that I used to beat myself up for, but I used that. I said, I don't want to be that person again, because if I keep doing this, I'm going to jail. If I keep getting tickets and keep speeding and keep doing all this craziness, I'm going to go to jail, or I'm going to be killed. Something negative is going to happen to me. And then my children, they're not going to have a father because his father is so irresponsible. Come on now. I mean, I'm talking from the heart here. That pain caused me to change. I remember sitting in jail. Listen to me. I was sitting in jail crying like a baby. I would never remember that day. I would never forget that day. I was in Pearland Jail, I believe, in Houston, Texas here. And I just got pulled over for like the umpteenth time for driver license suspended, no registration, and all these warrants, all these tickets just build up on me, and it landed me in jail. And I'm crying because I gotta call my dad and my mother again to come get me out of jail, and they don't even have any money. My dad is on disability, my mom is on disability. They don't have even $1,000 to get their son out of jail. And I'm crying because I'm like, God, why me? But guess what? God didn't say nothing. God didn't say he didn't say one word to me, because God had nothing to do what was going on with Wesley Virgin. See, a lot of you won't face your pain. That day I changed for the better. I said, this is the last time that I'm going to be in jail. This is the last time that I'm going to be doing stupid things and making these terrible type of mistakes. This is the last time that I'm going to put my parents through this bullshit. This is the last time that I'm going to put my parents that's making them sick and making them stressed out because their son can't be responsible about their life. See, the thing is, it's so many ways that you can pull the why out of you. Everybody that's watching me, you probably got parents, but you got a grandmama, you got a granddaddy, you got somebody that loves you in your life, that raised you. It don't matter if it was a foster care. It don't matter if it was your mama or not your mama. Somebody raised you. And everything that you're doing, all the bullshit that you're doing, you know what you're doing? You're causing pain to them. You're making them sicker. You're stressing them out. They're talking to their friends and say, I don't know why my baby can't get it together. I don't know what I'm going to do about him. What am I going to do about her? I wish he would do this. I wish they would grow up. I wish they would take responsibility of their lives. And you're killing them. You're killing them. And if that's not a why, because see, I thought about my parents. My parents didn't deserve to be stressed out about their son that was in his later 20s. My parents didn't deserve to have to go pick up their son from jail because he can't pay his tickets on time. My parents didn't deserve that. See, that was my why. That pain when I would see my mom and she would shake her hand, because my mom was my fan. And she would shake her hand in silence as my dad just talked to me and just castigated me and just pretty much reprimanded me about what I was doing. And my mom You can just see her with a tear coming down her eye and wondering when her son was going to change. That's my why. What is your deep emotional why? I'm talking to you. See, I know it's resonating with somebody. I know right now what I just said is resonating with you. See, until you find your why, until you find that deep emotional why, I'm going to pull that out of you in Houston, Texas, if you decide to come with me. Will you be in tears? Absolutely. Because it's places that you don't want to go, but we got to go there. We have to go to those places that you don't want to go emotionally. See, you think it doesn't affect you. You think it doesn't matter what happened in your past. But most of you are living your life through the lenses of the past. You're looking back at all the experiences that's keeping you from having new experiences that you deserve to have. It's keeping you and it's debilitating you from creating the life that you deserve to have because you're thinking about that shit that happened to you 5 years ago, 2 years ago, yesterday. You're thinking about what happened to you at your job, what happened to you in your past relationship, what happened in your past business. And all that junk is creating the same thing of the past. I love you. I challenge you to go there. Is it hard? Yes, it is. To be an emotional person, or a person that can show emotions, or a person that can look at their life, and maybe if you shed tears, it doesn't mean that you're a weak person. It doesn't mean that you're a weak man. Men got to understand this. See, women understand, but men, you got to understand this. I understand, you know, I'm the man. You're my man. I beat your ass. I know that's understandable. But your power, your power lies in your pain. Listen to me. Your power lies in your pain. Some of the most painful moments that you've experienced in your life has made you stronger. Can I get an amen? Some of the hardest times, some of the struggles that you didn't know how the situation was going to work out in your favor, it worked out. Because that's where your power lies, in that pain. That pain can birth something incredible for you. I ask you again, what is your why? Why do you really want this? Why do you really want millions of dollars? Why do you really want to be successful? Why do you really want to be wealthy? Why do you deserve it? Why do you deserve to be a part of the 3% of people that do it, that get the result? Why you? Why out of 7 billion people, you deserve to be that person that's driving the car of their dreams, traveling around the world, putting your children in the best schools, attracting success, living a total liberated life? Why you? Why do you really want it? If you're not, like right now as you watching this video, if you don't have tears coming down your eyes, you may not be ready for it. If you don't have tears in your eyes right now, you're probably not ready for it. Because see, what I'm telling you, success is a mindset. And unfortunately, many of us did not grow up with a mama, or a dad, or a grandmother that had money, that had that mindset of opportunity, that had that optimistic mindset about what was possible. I didn't have that. So I had to go to a place to attempt to change me, to reprogram my mind. It's tough reprogramming the mind because you got to go places that are barriers that are stopping you from getting to where you deserve to be. What is your why? I ask you. Talk to me. I'm looking at you. There's nobody here. Look, we alone. It's me and you. What's your why? Why do you really want it? Why do you deserve it? You have 1,700 people today became a multi-millionaire today. Why do you deserve to be one of those people? Why? 1,700 people every fucking day becomes rich. Millions of dollars. Why you? Why do you deserve it? Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't deserve it. Maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's not for you. Maybe you want to give up, right? Maybe you want to quit and stop. Right? Maybe you're that person that's just not motivated, right? Maybe it's not for you. Maybe you just need to remain at the 9-to-5 job, remain in the average lifestyle, remain depressed, remain hurt, remain angry, remain pissed off at the world, remain pissed off at Donald Trump. Why don't you just stay that way, because maybe you're not ready. I know this is the tough talk, and I know you right now are resonating with these words. What's your why? Why do you really want it? What's going to be so compelling? What desire is going to be so strong within you, your body? What is that feeling that's going to provoke you to be laser focused for the next 2 years? Think about it, 2 years. When you think about 2 years, you say, oh, that's a long time. You'll never be successful. 2 years, oh my God, can I do it quicker? You'll never be successful. If you're checking your email every day and you see an email that says, hey, do this to be rich. Hey, 2 things and you'll be rich in the next 60 days. You'll never be rich. If you're always looking for an easier way or a shortcut path to become a multimillionaire, become wealthy, you'll never be rich. If you think you can hang around your negative friends, or even, not even negative friends, but friends that you know you need to remove out of your circle because they're not doing what you are doing and they're not successful in doing what you're doing, you'll never be rich. If you don't make a decision to understand that your mind is 90% more important than the skill level that you need to acquire to be able to create the millions that you desire, if you don't agree with me about that the mind is the #1 most important thing as it relates to creating riches, you'll never be rich. You'll never be rich. I'm going to be honest with you. If you think you can hang around your parents and your parents are just negative people, you know, you love them, but they just are negative people because they have negative programming. And if you think you still can be around them and listen to their advice and allow them to pull you down sometimes, or allow you to say, hey, go back to school, hey, do this, you'll never be rich. You'll never be rich. If you're not flexible with your own beliefs, like right now you have beliefs, if you're not flexible with some of your beliefs that you have learned, and if you have not asked your question, well, why do I believe that? You know, I learned that 5 years, why do I believe that? And is that serving me here today? If you don't realize that maybe some of your beliefs are distorted and you're not willing to change your beliefs, you'll never be rich. Never. It doesn't matter how many motivational videos that you watch. All right, you can watch me say, let's go, motivated, dedicated. It won't even matter. Because see, what I understand about people, and the people that do it and the people that don't, the people that are wealthy and the people that are not, motivation is not enough. It's great, it's inspiring, it makes you feel good, but absolutely it's not enough. What you have to do is make a decision to understand that until you change your mind, you can't change your life. Until you figure out the why that's going to be so compelling, that's going to allow you to go through the trenches and the struggle and the swamps of life over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, but yet you're continually pursuing your dream and your goal despite what's happening out in your current reality. If you don't agree with that, you'll never be rich. There will just be another video that you will watch that will make you happy and excited. It's like a drug, like a placebo, right? Like a drug I'm giving you right now. But I'm telling you, you don't have to be that way. That you can take action right now. That you can sit down at your desk, you can lay down in your bed, you can go in your room, you can lock the doors, and you can put out a sheet of paper and say, man, Wesley, what is your why? What am I willing to do to get what I want? And if tears are not falling down on that fucking pad, on that piece of paper, maybe you haven't gone deep enough. Because see, the thing is, every time that you want to quit, and I'm going to let you go. Every time that you want to quit, because trust me, it's going to be hundreds of times that you're going to want to quit. It's going to be that little voice to say, man, what you doing? This ain't working. You're stupid. It's crazy. This is just not working, bro. You've been doing this too long. It's not working. That why it's going to tell that voice to shut the fuck up. Excuse my language. Your why is going to tell that voice that's telling you, everybody has this voice. Stop doing that. What are you doing? You're not smart enough. You're not good enough. Stop listening to this person. See, you've been doing this for 3 months. It's not working. That voice. But that why, that deep emotional why, that compelling why, is going to tell that voice to shut the fuck up. Shut up. So you can continue to go down the road to lead you to the land of paradise. Am I making sense here? Go ahead and hit the like button for me, because I'm done. If you're going to take action, if you right now, as you watch me, like I'm in my truck right now, I don't care where you are right now, I want you right now to take action. Some of you are going to turn this video off, you're not going to do anything. I want you to write down what is your why before you leave. Pull out your iPhone, in your iPhone, put down, what is my why? And I want you to dig deep. And if you need to create the pain in advance. Think about some of the things that will happen to you and your life and your family if you don't take action every single day. Look at me. I'm talking to you. This message is for you. Hit the like and share button if this message was for you. Understand this. On the planet, nothing happens on accident. It's a purpose that you're here, hearing my voice. I'm not trying to scream at you. It's just a passion that's within me. I want you to change. I know I'm talking to a young man right now that wants to change, that don't know how to change. And I'm telling you, young man, you got to take action. You got to do something. Understand this. You may not know when you're driving down the road that there's going to be an accident 10 miles down the road, but you got to get in the car and you got to start driving. I know I'm talking to a young lady right now that's scared, that's confused, they don't understand. But I'm telling you, young lady, you got to do something. And you got to take that something and you got to believe in it deep. You got to believe that this thing is the thing that you want to do, and you're going to be able to communicate it to the world, that one day the world is going to reciprocate and give you everything that you want. The question is, what are you going to do right now? Me, I'm already rich. I'm at the gym right now. I'm in my car talking to you. I should have already ended this video, but there's something in me that says talk to you. Something in me said, Wesley, talk to that person. They need you. I have your back. I don't know you. I probably don't know your name, but I love you. I appreciate you. Because you're doing something different. Even watching something like this, even hearing my words, is doing something within you that is powerful. You making a decision to watch this is saying something very great about you. That you're determined to win. But you can't win if you don't take action. You can't win unless you find that pain that will change you. It will change your thinking. It will change your beliefs. And then you will have some of the things that you deserve to have. Thank you for the likes and shares. Thank you for the likes and shares. I appreciate that. Thank you for the likes and shares on this video. Thank you for the likes and shares. I'm talking to you. You're going to win. You will win. I don't know when it's going to happen for you. I don't know when your breakthrough is going to happen. All I know, it will happen. But you got to take action. You got to discover what your why is. You got to dig deep and find that pain. You have to find the pain. I love you so much. I appreciate you. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. Like and share this video if you love Wesley Virgin, because Wesley Virgin loves you. Remember, my event in Houston, Texas. If you're coming, come at the word let's go. The ticket starts at $500. I know you think $500 is a lot of money. Everybody thinks it is. I don't. And it's not because I'm wealthy. I don't put money on a pedestal. What I understand about every man and woman on the planet is this: that if they want it, they go get it. It doesn't matter the price. If you want the shoes, ladies, you go get the shoes. If you want the purse, you'll save up for the purse. Meaning, if you want the car, you want the rims, you go get those things. You want the watch, you'll go get those. You will save up for months just to go get something that's not going to put money in your pocket. But you're telling me that you can't put together $500 at a minimum to get the change and the breakthrough that you've been praying for. Opportunities every day is going past you every day. And a lot of you can't see it because you're blinded to the opportunity that are in front of you. And you'll allow things, barriers like cost. See, barriers and cost is something that's keeping most people from living their dreams. $500, $1,000. I don't have that type of money. See, even those words is keeping you so innovative. It is handicapping you from getting the things that you want because you're putting money on a pedestal. I want you at my event. You hear me? Everybody, the millions of people that are watching this video, I don't care if you're on Facebook, I don't care if you're on Instagram, I want you to find a fucking way. Find a way to get the $1,000. Find a way to get the $500. It's 2019 right now as I'm recording this video. Don't let another year pass and you doing the same damn thing you did this year. I promise you, I'm looking at you man to man, man to woman. You won't be the same at all. You won't be the same person after you leave the Unleash the Magic Within here in Houston, Texas. If you don't have the money, go get the money. Figure it out. I've had people that sold their cars. I have people that sold their furniture. Why? Because I did it. Don't think you're any different from me. I did that shit. I sold PlayStations. I sold TVs. I sold my couch to get the education and the breakthrough that I needed to be the man that I am today. That's why I'm rich. Because I wanted it. I wanted to be successful, rich, wealthy by any means possible. Any means possible. You gotta understand, by any means possible. You gotta be willing to do whatever it fucking takes. Excuse my language, but I feel emotion, I feel the passion because I know somebody hear me. $500, yeah, that's the cost. $1,000 for VIP, that's the fucking cost, period. Go find the money. You got a month. You got 45 days. Get the money. Because I did it. I sold everything. I put myself in a worse position because I believed in myself. I put myself in a very terrible position financially. When people said, don't do that. That's crazy. Wesley, go get that job back again. What are you doing? Stop chasing this dream. It is jacking you up financially. You can't even pay your car note. Your house is all... But I believed, and I did it. I sold it. I sold everything. Because I had to make a commitment to myself, not to other people, to myself, that I was willing to do whatever it takes. It's easy for a man or woman to say, I'm willing to do what it takes, until it's time to do it. It's easy to say, oh, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Yeah, I'm going to do whatever it takes to be successful. Are you now? I'm going to make you eat those words. I want to see you in Houston, Texas on March 30th. Look at me. I don't know you from Adam, but I love you. And I want to see you at March 30th. I want to shake your hand. I want to hug your body. And I want to give you the breakthrough that you deserve to have. Within 3 months, 4 months, your world won't be the same, I promise you. You won't be the same person that you are today. But you got to take action. You got to make a conscious decision that you're going to get it no matter what. You got to expect and believe that when you go to this event, it's going to be life transformational for you. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for liking and sharing this video, guys. Thank you for liking and sharing this video. I'll put the link below in the description below. If you're on YouTube right now, if you're on Instagram right now, if you're on Facebook right now, if you're on Instagram, in the bio, go click the link. I want to see you at the event. I want to see you at the event. I love you so much. I love you because you're a fucking warrior. You haven't given up yet. Today, 80% of businesses just failed today. They failed. And they didn't fail because the business didn't work. They failed because the people just gave up. They stopped. They paused. They halted. They said they can't take the pain, but you are different. Be willing to do the things today, to have the things that others won't have. Be willing to do the things today that other people won't do, to have the things that most people won't have. I love you guys so much. Much love. This is Wesley. $1 billion version. Let's go! Motivated! Dedicated! Let's go!